We bring in somebody who is just such a friend, and I'm so happy to do this when he's sitting right next to me. Which
I'm
is the
right
best.
here.
Yes.
Finally.
Lloyiso. Oh man, it's been so long because I know we've had a couple of Zoom calls. We've got into some of the deepest conversations ever, but now you are here.
I'm here, man.
Right there.
I'm here, Carl.
This is the best thing ever. And I always said to myself, the first time you come through here, I must give you the proper introduction. And I don't even need to, because I think that, you, with the entire meteoric rise of your career, like, let's scan it through. So there was a reality TV show, all right? Mm-hmm. And you placed in a certain position there. And then you had to say, right, I'm good enough, all right? Mm-hmm. Then you do your thing and you drop a single, of course. Mm-hmm. You drop that single, and then once again you have to say, I'm good enough. I can do this. Then you drop an EP that amasses like 100 million odd streams, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to keep on going. There's an immense amount of pressure stepping through all those steps. Through not like winning that reality show, to releasing your single, not sure if it's going to be received in a certain way, and then hitting like Times Square with your face there and your new EP. So here's the thing. How do you do this thing? How do you stay as humble, and how do you stay as focused as you are right now?
Man, I think I just wake up every morning and I drink my tea.
You don't spill the tea. You drink the tea.
Oh,
okay,
man,
so
thank you for the kind words, Carl. I think it's just I've always known that my purpose in life is to heal the heart in a way that is, I was gifted with this voice. Yeah. That one time I was sitting in my room and I was singing a song, and my mom was sitting right next to my room. So I had like a sliding door. It wasn't a proper door yet. Okay. It was a sliding door, and then my mom was sitting there, so I couldn't see her. And then I was singing, and then I got out of the room and she was like sobbing. And then she said, you know where I feel your gift? I feel it in where I carried you. Wow. And I was like, what do you mean? Is it that deep? And I think as time went by, I realized that it's more than just something that I can do, a skill. It's something that I can change people's lives with.
And it's remarkable. Yeah. Republic Records as well. I mean, just being a Lloyiso in South Africa, it is wonderful. I actually got a call, and as soon as somebody heard your voice, I received a call. Can I go to that call now, if you don't mind? Okay, it's cool. Let's go in here. Hi, this is KFM 94.5.
Hi, is that Carl?
Yes, it is Carl. Hi.
Hey, Carl, it's Lloyiso here.
Hi, Lloyiso.
How's it going?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, hold on a minute. Hold on. Is this Lloyiso as in the original Lloyiso, the Lloyiso that's at KFM right now in Cape Town? Or the other one?
Well, there are like two other Lloyisos.
Oh, okay. So you're one of the other ones.
Yeah. Yes. I'm one of the other ones.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the older one, yeah. The older Lloyiso.
Is he claiming to be the OG?
Oh, the OG! The OG!
I've been trying to get a hold of this guy, okay, since he added an L to his name. And I just haven't been able to. And yet sometimes he's probably like 200 meters away from me in Kabeja. And so I've now got to literally call a whole radio station just to get in touch with him. Imagine.
Dude, this is honestly like the biggest surprise ever. You guys, you know what, Carl?
What?
Why you do? I'm literally shaking right now because like Lloyiso, you are like one of my role models. And since I was really young, I used to like listen to your music, and I used to try copy the way you sing, by the way. And I'm really inspired by you, and this is so amazing that we're actually talking right now.
Oh man.
No, dude. I'm telling you, you probably learned too much because you are like so much better. Seriously.
Oh, man.
Seriously.
I'm literally going to cry right now. I'm such a crybaby.
Well, actually, the reason why I set this up, Lloyiso, is because Lloyiso were the one I was been getting the royalties, and I just thought that you wanted to have it out.
Where's my money? Where's my money? Lloyiso, where's my money?
No, but Lloyiso Bala, thank you very much for sharing some time and for sharing some words.
Man.
I think that what is important for me is that somebody who's been in the industry to look at somebody like the double L Lloyiso and just, you know, if there's any words of advice, just as you go along. I know there's a lot of things that were in your path and are still in your path, though, because I love your new song, Lloyiso. But, you know, what type of advice would you give people like this double L Lloyiso going into this industry that's so volatile, where you meet people who unfortunately are the detours that put you on wrong paths? You know, what type of thing kept you aligned?
I mean, this is a weird one, right? Because for me to learn now, I've got to sort of, you know, check the Lloyiso that are coming out because it's a whole different industry than the industry that I was in, you know? Those many years ago when Lloyiso was 10 years old and when he was discovered by his mother. But I guess, you know what, man? You know what? I was so proud to see that even his face was on Times Square, you know, the other day. And I'm sure, you know, those things happen without you really sort of working for it, you know? I don't know what we would have had to do back then for that to happen. So, man, I think you need to just dream so much bigger. Because I believe that, you know, where your life goes is determined by the size of your dreams. And don't ever let anything, you know, stop you from dreaming or trying to make you change the way that you do stuff. I think the one time I tried to break overseas, you know, they said that I need to change my name. They wanted to call me LaShawn.
No.
What's that?
What? No.
But you can
LaShawn?
And then they tried to make me sing some song by some UK group just to be introduced to the industry. But you can totally be yourself. Dog, if you don't feel like doing something, don't do it. You know, you are good as you are. And I'll be watching you, following you. And hopefully one day you can write me a song. That's in my key, though.
No, you can write you can write me a song.
If I may, gentlemen, I think it'll be amazing.
One thing that's guaranteed now is that if we do it since we're on this platform, KFM has to play it. Because they have to refer back to
Yes, sir. They have to play it every single day.
Do you know how awesome it is for a radio presenter to get on here and say it's KF 94.5? That was Lloyiso featuring Lloyiso. You know, I'd love that. So,
thanks, guys. I'm getting on the flight.
Okay, jump on the flight. Lloyiso Bala, thank you so much for the kind words. Appreciate it. So, Lloyiso, I just thought I'd do that for you.
Why would you do that to me, by the way?
Because I love you. Okay?
Dude, I'm like so nervous right now. I don't know what to say to him because like I'm better than him. So.
Why did you say that when he put down the phone?
Yeah, well, he's not on the phone now. He's got to catch a flight anyway. So his phone is on flight mode, so it's okay. I'm joking. It's amazing.
No. I just thought that was a moment because I know no one really just does the motivational thing. I think because when you're on your rise, everybody thinks, he's sorted, he's earning a lot of cash, he's fine. But I love the person and the soul. And that's why I think chatting to somebody who's been in the industry is good for the soul because it really gives you grounding, direction, and it makes you even better.
Yeah, man. Wow. This is one of the best days.
Nice. Oh, really?
One of the best days of my life, honestly.
Oh, man.
Dude, it's Lloyiso, dude. Like, it's like, do you know, even the nose rings, even like the rings that he had on his face, like, I was like trying to copy that. And here I am.
Oh, man. Well, that's what I'm here for, man. And that's the thing. I think, you know, purpose with regard to this particular seat is to make sure that artists are nourished and lifted. And if that lifted you, then I'm doing my job.
Yeah, Carl, you always do. You always do.
Thank you, dude.
Every time.
Well,
like that chair is lifting you up right now.
It's the highest chair I could find, okay? The mic is high. Lloyiso has also brought in a keyboardist by the name of Q to give you a lovely flash live session. So here it is, just for you, Lloyiso on KFM 94.5.
Living in a day, trying to keep it sane on my mind, living life, sitting on a lake, breathing in my space, out of touch, this is kinda nice. All this time I've been colorblind, feeling like I'm out of line, breathing every part of my life. And all this time I've been fighting tears. Baby, get a little therapy, changing who I wanna be. I've been missing now. Take a little time if you gotta go. This is what it feels like. Give a little kindness to your soul. Sometimes it just feels like, oh, I'm living in a way, making everything make sense on my mind. I'm learning life. You know, sometimes it'll be like that. I'm living in a way. I'm done falling. I think I've had enough. No, I think I've had enough. And all this time I've been colorblind, feeling like I'm out of line, giving every part of mine. My mind. All this time I've been finding tears. Or maybe get a little therapy. Sometimes you just need a little therapy. I've been missing out. Take a little time if you gotta go. This is what it feels like. Just give a little kindness, just a little kindness to your soul. No, 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 no. Be nice to yourself, be nice to yourself, be kind to your heart, give a little kindness. No, 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 no. All this time I've been colorblind, feeling love of my life, giving every part of mine. Love, 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 love. So all this time I've been fighting tears. Maybe get a little therapy, changing who I wanna be. I've been missing out. Take a little time if you gotta go. This is what is life. You gotta give a little kindness to your soul. Sometimes it just feels like this.
It is Lloyiso live on the flash drive and KFM 94.5. Oh my word. As well as Q, the keyboardist, who can play pretty much anything. I have a very, very interesting request. And that is, now, because Lloyiso was on the show with a 1L a little earlier, I figured it would be so lovely for Lloyiso with a double L, who said he used to try and sing like Lloyiso, to do something a little special for you. So if you don't mind, all right, give it a shot. Lloyiso, can you do a little Lloyiso for me, please, if you don't mind?
Okay, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Silky soft skin.
Happy birthday to you. You know they have that Oprah.
Yeah. All right, the name. That's phenomenal. There we go. Lloyiso Bala, Eat Your Heart Out. Now, Lloyiso is here. One more performance. This song, it's out now, but a first performance for KFM 94.5. It's something that you've never heard before, and I'm so glad you get it live. So, just one word for the song is absolutely amazing. You may want to just hold on to somebody because you are going to love it. So, this is another performance. And, you know, Lloyiso, just tell me for a second, okay, this particular song in a nutshell, you know, while you are just, there we go. This particular song, why haven't I, played it just yet? I mean, I just want to know, okay?
I think the song is, it's for a special time, man.
Okay.
And I think after I've performed it here,
yeah,
I think this is when you should actually start playing the song.
All right, this is fantastic. What is the song called? Give it to me.
It's called Where Do I Go? Where Do We Go?
Yeah.
It talks about the pressures of conforming to society.
Ooh.
And, feeling the pressure of doing what everybody else is doing because you feel like you're not unique enough or not special enough. And it talks about where do we go when we actually want real love and not pretense or something that is just not real. So this is about being real and being yourself and knowing that you're the boss and everybody else is just featuring in your story, and you're the main actor. And it's I cried when I wrote the song, and it's really one of my favorite songs.
Okay, well, let's cry together. Get yourself back on that stage and allow me to do this in the most emotional and love-filled voice possible on the Flash Drive and KFM 94.5. But do enjoy Lloyiso with a song called Where Do We Go?
Head on a mode, 6 on the stove, tearing down my perfect soul, self-troubling, and I tend to fold when I don't pray. Words on the phone, my enemy, telling me to live like that. What do you mean? Can I make the song about this pressure of society? I know we are broken. These heavy nights keep ringing at my door, but I'm hoping these precious hearts find healing to love. Oh, oh, where do we go when we need love? God gave me life, why shy away? Living every minute fearlessly, like I'm supposed to write the song about this pressure of society. Oh, I know we all broken. These heavy nights keep ringing at my door, but I'm hoping
Lloyiso. Where do we go? A first time in KFM 94.5.
Wow. Wow,
Okay.
wow.
So, okay, I know you're about to say goodbye, but dude, my eyes are bloodshot.
I'm sorry.
I can hardly talk, my friend.
I'm sorry.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I don't
my
know. I don't know
gosh.
why. I don't know what got into me.
Are you planning on releasing like a song that a bride can walk down the aisle to?
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
I've got a few. I've got. Oh wait, what?
You do realize, you do realize that certain people have done that before at certain people's weddings. I'm just letting you know. Certain people who had interviews with me like days before didn't tell me about it. Don't forget that, eh? Just don't forget. I'm just saying.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm just
bro?
nothing.
What?
It doesn't matter. I'm just saying.
Are these shots like?
No, I'm just saying you could have told a brother like things were going to happen, but then like all of a sudden you read in the tabloids.
I had to keep quiet about it.
No, it doesn't matter because did you not hear about a certain? I'm just saying there was a wedding, right? There was a wedding, and it was people from from like a little America, a little UK, a little different there, and then they connected. Remember that wedding? You sure you do? You
No,
don't? Okay.
I'm a little lost.
It was like the biggest wedding last year.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yes, that one, the big
Oh,
one.
sure.
Do you remember that now?
Zoe.
Okay.
Sure, you remember.
Yeah.
That one.
Who was it, Zoe?
By the way, I just want to ask you. Did so David Beckham? I want to ask you this, right?
My bestie.
Yeah, you see, there we go. You see, I just want to know if he came up to you and said,
Hey, Lloyiso, I just want to ask you something very, very quickly. You think you could sing When Posh and I Renew Our Vows?
like, maybe he did that. I don't know.
A bit deeper than that, though. A bit deeper than that.
Are you sure? So we're doing Posh,
Oh,
maybe do a duet.
No.
Maybe do a little Spice Girl. Would be great. At our renewal of our vows. If you want to be my wife, gotta get with my friends. You're like, baby.
So that wedding, all right, but so
Wait, can I tell you something?
please do. I'd like you to know.
Did I tell you about the story about Gordon Ramsay?
Okay, can you stop? Like, you didn't tell me anything. You didn't tell me anything. Tell me about
Let me
Gordon
tell you the
Ramsay.
story about Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, please do.
Okay.
Yo.
So I'm in the bathroom.
Yes. Oh.
So this is like after the reception and everything. Everyone is just, having a drink or two.
Yeah.
Have to rush to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I'm finished. So I'm outside having a conversation with this kid. He's like my age. And he's like, you're telling me about Cape Town. You went to Rondebosch to play rugby.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, bro. What were you doing here? What did you do when you were in Cape Town? And we're having a good conversation.
Yeah.
What do you do? How do you know Brooklyn? I know Brooklyn from back in the day. We grew up together. We were like neighbors. And I'm like, cool. Nothing is registering in my head right now. I'm like,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
And then I head out, right? So I'm walking with this guy and his girlfriend. Gordon Ramsay's approaching. And I'm like, oh, here's this. Doot, 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 doot.
That guy.
Because, like, that's his persona on TV.
Yes.
Right? That's
Yes.
just like, he's a.
Yeah. He's got a. That guy. Yeah.
So, and he's like, that's my dad, bro.
Oh no.
And I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Yo.
I literally walk so fast. I just run away. I'm like, okay, bro, nice to meet you.
Did Gordon Ramsay not
He greeted
ask,
me.
Did he greet you and not
me.
say,
Yeah,
what
he
are
greeted
you?
me. He was like,
What are you?
no, he was so nice to me. He was so nice to me.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I feel so bad for saying that about him.
Oh, man.
And that was his son.
But with all of these people, all right, with these people around, can I tell you that they need to be privileged to be in your presence, my friend? Because no longer should we say that thing about, when you hear a good song on radio, then you're like, that sounds like an international song. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I actually tweeted about this the other day.
Why
I was
do
like,
people do that?
I'm not a South African Sam Smith. Like, please, let's
No.
not have this conversation because why do we lower our standards?
Thank you.
Why can't we be original and be amazing?
Amen. That's
So-
exactly what I'm talking about. There were
Yeah.
certain scripts that I was given that had that exact thing on, and you may have noticed that I omitted that deliberately in certain shows you were on recently, but it's fine. I won't tell
yes,
you.
you
Yes. So I believe that you are, in your own right, you are Lloyiso, you are from, and I did tell you, from South Africa. I did tell you go to America and visit, wherever you need to visit, though. They are going to get it wrong, but it's okay. Don't change your name to LaShawn. You heard Lloyiso.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
You
I
are.
actually did try to change my name. I changed my name for like 3 days.
To what?
YSO.
YSO.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was like, I hadn't signed with any international label yet.
Okay.
But they were like, "Oh, bro, your name is kind of difficult." So I was like,
"Excuse me."
Yeah.
Nah, dude.
I had to get a slap from my best friend. He was like, "Hey, wake up."
No, don't. Yeah.
You're Lloyiso.
You are Lloyiso.
And it's original.
And it's very original.
I'm glad I kept it.
I hope that friend's still in your life.
And you can imagine David Beckham.
Hello, Lola Lloyiso. How are you? Posh and I have a renewal of our vows. Could you please come and perform?
Or an American coming to you like, "Hey, how are you? Your name is there's a double L there. Is it like Lola Lloyiso? That's great. Come perform here at the beautiful presidential suite."
Dude,
Either
that's
way,
so good.
Thank you, my brother. You know?
That's so good.
But I just want to say thank you for your time today. Thank you for Seasons, the EP. It is incredible. And more importantly, you pour so much heart and emotion into the music that you produce. And we feel every ounce of that passion when we listen to it. As fans, as listeners, thank you for what you go through to make those songs, to articulate your own vulnerability in a way that makes us feel entertained, understood, gives us solace. That's what music's supposed to be. And you're doing it right, my friend. So thank you.
Thank you so much for like taking the time to listen to me. You
No
know?
problem.
I know that you guys are busy, but very busy sitting down and
Yes, we are.
Never
Very
too busy for you.
Not
But thank
at
you so
all.
much, guys, for having me on the show.
The show that drives you home with the most music. The Flash Drive with Carl Wastie.